Hi, this is Hafiz Umar again with another video. In this tutorial, I am going to tell you how to create material designing using Edittext, TextViews and buttons. First of all, I am going to remove constraint layout for layout instead of constraint in a layout, and with that, I am going to use orientation vertical. Here I am going to call a tag TextInputLayout, which is used for all the designing of Edittext. I'm going to close this one with double quotation, and inside that TextInputEditText. Match parent and wrap content, and I'm going to close this one with a forward slash. Okay, so the outer one will control all the designing of the Edittext, and the inner one will be actual working of Edittext. Okay. Hint: enter your email, and I'm going to implement a counter enable. So counter max length will be 100. You can see counter is enabled and with the size of 100. After that, I'm going to make corner radius. Top start will be this one: top start, top end, bottom start and bottom end. So I'm going to give radius to top start 20 dB and corner radius to top end 20 dB. Corner radius bottom start 20 dB and corner radius to bottom end 20 dB. You can see the edges of the Edittext are now wrong. Okay. Personally, I don't like this one, but I'm going to shape it from that. Enter your email from top end. It looks more suitable for me. Okay. Now I'm going to implement a margin. Layout margin to 20 dB. You can see a margin from top, bottom, left and right. You can also give single margin to each side, margin top to 20 dB, or margin left to 20 dB, margin right to 20 dB. Okay, so you can both one of them, but only one of them at a time. Now I'm going to implement an icon mode for clear text, which will help me to clear my all the text at the same time. I'm going to implement an icon. So go to drawable, right click on drawable, new, and vector asset. Here from I'm going to take email. It's not downloaded yet, so I can take any one of these. For example, this one. Okay, next and finish. Here I will call start icon drawable, or what is the name? Outline 3P. So I'm going to implement outline 3P. You can see a icon here. It will overlap with your hint, but not in the runtime mode. Okay, so avoid this. After that, I can change stroke color. So box stroke color. There are two default colors, white and black, so but also they are Android, like red, dark. You cannot see the box stroke right now, but when it is on runtime mode, it will be changed. So now I'm going to restrict my text to counter max length will be 100. These two only enables counter max length for design. They are not going to restrict our Edittext to 100 characters. After implementing this max length to TextInputEditText, this will help to restrict our Edittext to only enter 100 characters at a time. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this one. Now enter your password and icon mode to password toggle. Okay, you can see a eye on this side, and input type to password. So every time the user enter a password, it should be hidden. It will be converted into bullets text password. And here I'm going to also call input type for web email address. So the keyboard will be converted into .com by default. After that, I'm going to use a material button. This one. Match parent and wrap content. You can define width and height by your choice. I'm going to give a margin of 20 dB. Text will be logging, and I can also add icon in this icon. I have a default icon outline 3p, but which one I'm using. I can change the color of this icon background tint to default colors like purple or orange dark, whichever you like. I can also change the text color to black. I can change the text size also to 20 dB. Okay. Text style to bold, and I can change icon tint also to black. Okay. After that, I'm going to implement TextViews, match parent, wrap content. TextViews are basically same like simple TextViews. There are no special changes like MaterialButton and MaterialTextView. So text will be sample text will be email, and there is one thing, font family. You can go by default serif, or you can go to design, select your attribute, declare attributes where you can find font family, click on spinner and more fonts. You can add more fonts as your choice to your project. For example, I'm going to implement Alexandria, select it, add font to project, and OK. So Alexandria has been added to my project. You can check this from here form. Okay. Now I'm going to simply call text style to hold. Gravity is used for making my attributes left, right, and center. I'm going to remove this one because it's not suiting with my text. Serif. Now you can see email. I'm going to increase the size of text. Text will be 30. You should use SP size per pixel for TextView and dot per pixel dp for all the other objects like the Edittext, TextView, buttons. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this one with the password, and all the things remain same for this one. Okay, now I have to find this all the objects, tags, TextInputLayout, TextInputEditText with my Java. So I'm going to give IDs to them, ID at the plus ID, EDT, email. Okay, copy, EDT password, and this one will be BTN login, TXT email, and TXT password. Okay, my design is fully ready. I'm going to find this one with my Java file. I'm going to call TextInputLayout, EDT, email. Both your IDs and object names can be same. It does not produce any error. EDT, password. We have used MaterialButton, so MaterialButton, BTN, login, and text will be the same one we used in the last video. txt email and txt password. Okay, after that I'm going to fetch my IDs and assign them to my objects. Edt email equals to my new ID r.edit dot edt email. There is something error. r.edit dot edt email. Okay, I'm going to duplicate these are and edt password. btn login txt email and txt email. If you see this kind of error, just enter alt and enter. You will add a rotation like missing inflated ID. It does not affect your project, but it will remove the error of the IDs. Find away ID r.id.txt password. Okay, now I'm going to call action using button btn login dot set on key listener string type variable for email edt email dot. Now I have to get first edittext then getText because my object is from TextInputLayout. I have to get edittext first. So get edittext and getText, then convert it to string. Again, the variable string type name password equals to edt password dot get edittext first, then getText and convert it into string. Okay, now I have both email and password. I can simply set them to TextViews txt email dot set text to email and txt password to. Why I have taken string type password? Because password can be characters, letters, alphabets, anything. So that's why I have taken password as a string type. Password. Okay. I'm going to make a toast. Toast is basically a short time message which is appear on the screen. It is very helpful to get know about the button that is functioning or not. Okay, let's run this one. I forgot to change the manifest. Manifest is a file which decides which activity should be the launcher activity of my app. So I'm going to remove this one because I have already an activity in this project. I'm going to change my manifest filter and run again. Okay, I'm going to launch my application. So it just slash my app emulator TextInputEditText cannot be passed. Okay. So here I'm assigning my ID to TextInputEditText while I'm making the objects of TextInputLayout. So this is causing the error. I'm going to remove my ID from here to here, and this one also will be removed from this to this one. I'm going to relaunch. Okay, let's test out that. You can see when I click the text, its so color is changed. Okay, it turns into red. abc@gmail.com and password. First, I should check my text. It's working properly. Abc@gmail. com. Next one, if I'm typing something, it's hiding automatically. Okay. If you press login, it comes into my TextViews and gets set in TextViews. Okay, so this is how a material design will work using Edittext, TextViews and buttons. If you want to change the text color of this hint, enter your email. So you can simply type here hint text color to red dark. Copy and also with this one. Okay, now I'm going to relaunch. Now you can see both row and as well its hint color is changing. So that's it for today's video. Hope you will understand all the logics. See you in the next video. And especially don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.